It's a mess. I mean, no one seems to be happy. My inbox was full of lefties saying it was a disgrace, that he'd missed an opportunity to clear out the discriminations in schools against different religions and sexual orientation, things like that. Meanwhile, the Christian lobby are throwing their toys out of the pram, and some of the people were refusing to go down to hear the speech because they hadn't been given an advance copy of the bill, for God's sake. You know, I mean, Christian Porter really is on a hiding to nothing here. It's very difficult to please anyone in this space. He seems to have come up with a reasonable idea that you can't discriminate against someone because of their religion, but I don't understand why that only applies if I work for Myer and not if I work for the local steel fabricator. Like, it's either a right, it's either a right worth protecting or it's not a right worth protecting. And I don't. And then again, then there's like this get out of jail free card, which if Myer say that, you know, can prove that my expression of my religion is detrimental to their business, they can discriminate against me.
Correct.
So it comes with a price tag. Like, this is going to please no one, as far as I can see.
Yeah,
and it's not because they haven't tried hard, like they've done their best. I'm just not sure that there is an answer in this space.
Also, too, and look, again, I'm getting a little bit overly technical for a Thursday night, but still, you know, I sort of rankled a few days ago about the whole, well, why isn't it religious freedom laws rather than religious discrimination laws? And as I explained on the air, the Prime Minister's view and the Australian law view is that we don't pass laws to say the right to walk down the street. You pass laws to say you can't punch somebody while they're walking down the street. Therefore, the word discrimination rather than freedom. What's wrong with that? I'm doing my 101 here. What's wrong, Bronwyn?
Well, the first thing when I looked at it was, let's remove the word religion, let's just have freedom. And maybe we could start by getting rid of 18C and then go on to talk about discrimination and other things if you like. But I found that list of things that you had to prove in order to tell an employee that that they weren't allowed to tweet or put things on Facebook about their religion very interesting, because one of the points that's going to be argued in the Folau case is the case of secondary boycotts. Now, if you're going to have to prove that it can be financially detrimental to your business because you might lose a few sponsors, it sounds like secondary boycotts.
Well, correct, but also...
So it's just that the other thing that is a difficulty in this is you don't want to have a mini Bill of Rights, and we certainly do not need a blasphemy law.
Oh, bloody oath.
Which is why I suspect they've gone down the route of saying it's anti-discrimination.
Not realising the irony.